Thank you for your interest in the Washington Youth Academy. The following is an overview of the program. Washington Youth Academy is an academic intervention credit retrieval program with a quasi-military structure. We provide students with an opportunity to retrieve high school credits in order to go back to their home schools and districts and work towards their high school diploma. Students can retrieve up to 8 high school credits in 5.5 months, one semester at the Washington Youth Academy. In a traditional high school setting, one semester equals 3 to 4 credits. Here at the Academy, you can retrieve up to 8 high school credits in 5.5 months, one semester. Washington Youth Academy is a part of the National Guard Youth Challenge programs. The National Guard Youth Challenge programs were established in 1993. There are 41 sites in 30 states, including Puerto Rico and District of Columbia. The Washington Youth Academy opened our doors in January of 2009. We run 2 class cycles a year, starting in January and July. Almost 3,000 students have completed the residential phase of our program, Challenge Phase. We are located in Bremerton. We are partnered with the State of Washington, National Guard Youth Challenge Programs, Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction, and Bremerton School District. The Washington Youth Academy is a free program for students here in the state of Washington. It costs $24,000 plus to come through our program. Our funding comes from the National Guard Bureau and the Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction. 75-25 split. This allows students to come through our program for free. The Washington Youth Academy is a statewide program serving all students from all counties in the state of Washington. Eligibility requirements. This is a voluntary program. You have to want to be here, you have to want the opportunity, you have to want to apply. You need to be 16 to 18 years old on the first day of the class. You can turn 19 during the residential phase. You have to be at risk of dropping out of high school or behind in high school credits, a semester or more, 3 or more credits. Not awaiting sentencing, under indictment, charged or convicted of a felony. Not on probation for anything other than juvenile offenses. Legal resident of the United States and Washington State. Drug-free while in the program. The program structure is 17.5 months, 22 weeks or 5.5 months on our campus in Bremerton with an additional 52 weeks, 12 months back home in your community, 17.5 months. The first 2 weeks is considered the acclimation phase of the program. This is intake day 0. Acclimation phase, the first 2 weeks of the program, candidates get up at 4:45 a.m., go to bed at 8:45 p.m. They do daily physical training, they do team building exercises, learn drill and ceremony. It's very mentally, physically challenging. Candidates are given a Cadet Handbook where all the information they need to know about being a cadet at the Washington Youth Academy is located in this handbook. These are some pictures of our candidates during the acclimation phase of the program. Rappelling, wall locker, physical activities. The end of the 2-week acclimation phase, candidates go through a graduation ceremony. They graduate from a candidate to cadet. They get issued their uniforms, they start earning different ranks and privileges and move into academics. The next 20 weeks is considered the challenge phase of the program. This is a typical weekday schedule for our cadets at the Washington Youth Academy. So 4:45 wake up. The cadets do physical training from 5 to 6:15. 6:15 to 8:25, they do morning activities. This includes showering, hygiene, platoon maintenance, breakfast, personal time, formation. From 8:30 to 3:40 is academic instruction with a lunch break. Cadets go to class 6 periods a day. From 4 to 6:30, afternoon activities include formation, homework time, dinner, Personal time, mail call. From 6:30 to 7:30 are our small units or platoon activities. 7:30 to 8:45 are evening snack, platoon bay maintenance, hygiene, decompression, and reflection time. 8:45 lights out. Platoon life. This is your home for the 22-week, 5.5-month residential phase of the program. We have room for 165 students a class cycle, 2 floors of males at 55 apiece and 1 floor of females at 55. You will be sleeping in a 3-tier bunk. You will be assigned a wall locker and a foot locker. You will conduct personal hygiene and showers. You'll do homework time and letter writing. You'll do your laundry, iron your uniform, polish your boots. There'll be platoon discussions, platoon maintenance. This is your home, so you'll be cleaning up after yourselves. There are no electronics or cell phones allowed at the academy. You'll be communicating with your families through letter writing and phone calls home once a week on Sundays after the acclimation phase. You'll receive 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep a night. There are 8 core components that you work on at the Washington Youth Academy, to include the following. Physical fitness. Cadets complete daily physical fitness to include calisthenics, jogging, hiking, and intramural sports. They take a presidential physical fitness test 3 times during the cycle. Cadets need to show improvement on this test. That includes push-ups, sit-ups, run, and a V-stretch. Life coping skills prepares the student for independent living with a focus on self-awareness and self-discipline. You learn about personal financial management, conflict resolution, anger management. You set goals for yourselves, SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Leadership followership. All of our cadets start out in a followership role, learning from the staff at the academy. Then you are put into leadership. You could be in charge of a squad of 10, a platoon of 50 plus, or the entire company, 160 plus students. Responsible citizenship. Understanding about government structure. The cadets take a trip to the state capitol. They take a citizenship test while at the academy. They register to vote if they're old enough to vote and sign up for selective services. Job skills. Cadets receive certifications in CPR first aid, emergency response training, CERT, and their food handlers cards. All of our cadets work in our kitchen facility up in our DFAC. Cadets apply for jobs while they're at the academy. They create resumes. They participate in mock interviews with folks from our community. They do a lot of career exploration and job shadows. Health and hygiene. Here at the Academy, we promote good health, hygiene, and nutrition practices. We offer substance abuse awareness and prevention classes. Each day, cadets receive 3,800 calories to include 3 meals and 2 snacks. Service to community. Our cadets complete 50 plus hours of service to community on Fridays and Saturdays while at the program. This is done in large and small groups. Our cadets will go out to different parks and do park beautification, set up for different events. We also participate in Armed Forces Day Parade and whatever is needed within our community. Academic excellence. Cadets can earn up to 8 high school credits while enrolled at the Washington Youth Academy. The class sizes are small, have the availability to work without distraction. Males, females do not go to class together. We have academic awards to include academic achievement, so 85% are better in one class, and academic excellence, 85% are in all core classes. The classes that are offered at the Academy are listed on the following slide. These are core subjects that you need in order to graduate from high school. Students will leave us with what's called a grade report. This identifies the classes that you took, the credits you received, the grades that you received, any additional certifications or testing. Your counselor at your home school and district We'll take this grade report and apply these credits to where you are deficient. The WYA does not issue a high school diploma. You will need to go back to your home school to get that. One team, one fight. 165 cadets with different backgrounds, beliefs, experience, learning to become one team. At the Academy, we have small units, or clubs. They include choir, taekwondo, rangers. Our ranger platoon are the cadets that do physical activity, extra physical activity. They participate in a ranger challenge. They learn about land navigation, how to read a map, compass. Gardening is our small unit that works in our garden. Archery. Sappers are our cadets that create our new yearbook, our newsletter, and do extra service projects out in the community. And Color Guard. They present the colors at different sporting events and down at our state capitol. TBEX is a camping trip, a team building exercise camping trip that the cadets go on for 2 to 3 days. This happens every cycle. They learn how to work as a team by doing a variety of team building activities. There are academics that occur during TBEX as well. The following are some pictures showing the cadets working together as a team, whether it be putting up a tent or participating in a canteen run. It's a good time had by all. There are 3 times during the cycle that you see your families. There are 2 home passes and 1 family day. Home passes occur week 6 and week 18. The first home pass is a 48-hour pass. The second home pass is 5 days. On the second home pass, we create an appointment for you to meet with your counselor so you can create a plan for returning back to school. Family Day, week 14, is on a Saturday. Families come and visit you for the day, bring you some good food from home, get to hang out, meet the staff and the cadets that you've been with for the last few months. Commencement Day, 22 weeks, residential phase is completed. Get to walk across that stage, receive your certificate of completion. It's a very exciting time for cadets and their families. You have now completed the 22-week residential phase of the program. The next 52 weeks, or 12 months, is the post-residential phase of the program. Post-residential phase, the next 12 months. You will have full-time placement, 25 to 30 hours per week. You will be finishing your education, working, or volunteering, or a combination of all 3. You'll have monthly contact with your mentor and monthly contact with the case manager that was assigned to you here at the Washington Youth Academy. Cadet Support and Mentor Process. Students select a mentor prior to attending the WYA. The commitment is 17.5 months. 5.5 months while the student is on our campus in Bremerton, and then additional 12 months while the student is back home in their community. Mentors need to be same gender as the student, over 25 years of age or older, live within reasonable distance of the student, not an immediate family member. Mentors complete an application, a background check, and attend a mandatory training here on our campus in Bremerton. While the student is here on campus, the mentor and student will write weekly, and there are 3 mentor visitations. The first one is the mandatory training and mentor day, all in one. The second is an off-site activity, and the third is an off-site fun activity between the mentor and student. When back home in the post-residential phase of the program, the additional 12 months, the student and mentor will make 4 contacts a month. This can include face-to-face, over the phone, email, text, and so forth. One team, one fight. These are some pictures of our previous cadets and their platoons. The red flag is our wolf pack, our first floor. Second is our Spartans, which is the green flag, second floor, and Eagles, which is the yellow flag, and third floor. All day, all night. These are some pictures of our cadets at different activities throughout the cycle, to include mock interviews, the cadets that are in the gray sweatshirts, participating at our garden, which is the middle picture, service learning projects, which are the following pictures. The following is a picture of our quad area. This is where our cadets conduct formation twice a day, in the morning and evenings. This shows the back of the academy with our platoons and our armory and our admin. The Washington Youth Academy hosts open houses for prospective students and families that like to learn more about the program. You can go to our website, click on the Open House tab for dates. Prior to each class cycle, we offer 4 open houses. These are on Saturdays at 10 a.m. We provide an overview of the program, a little tour of the campus, and you hear from current cadets in our class. You can start an application with us as well or submit an application. We also have a WYA YouTube channel. Check it out. We recommend the following videos: The Choice with Taya Kingsborough, Leaving the Streets Behind with John Fatui, Mentoring at the WYA, and WYA Cadets Growing in the Garden. There are additional videos on this channel as well. If you're interested in applying to the WYA, you can go to our website, and under How to Apply gives you the directions on how to apply to the Academy. The items that you will need in order to submit with your application. Your admission specialist, Elizabeth Bergman, who covers the northern end of Washington to include King County, and Kelly Ingalls, who covers the southern end of the state to include Pierce counties, would be happy to help you with the application process and answer any questions that you may have regarding the Washington Youth Academy. We look forward to hearing from you soon.